So the final episode of Spy Family Season 2 has aired, and honestly, a very good episode to finish things off on. And kind of the way it started, we get another episode where it's showcasing another person in this season, part of the family, Bond himself. Poor Bond gets so misunderstood because, he's able to see the future, but he's a dog. So a lot of the stuff that he may try to help people can get, big understandings, but honestly, when it counts, it counts. And this time, on this episode, a lot of stuff actually counted. Not much can actually be said about this episode because, like I said, it seemed at first short because the ending credits came very early, but honestly, it was mainly for the fact that it wanted to give a little segment at the very end. In this case, Bond was able to see the future that a house or apartment building, something like that, was burning down due to an arsonist. They were able to go in, save what at first I thought it was another, like a little girl or something like that was injured, but it was a little dog. So saved him and was able to get out, was able to return the dog to his owner and even find the arsonist. And honestly, all within just a little walk. So from what became a small walk between Lloyd and Bond as they're getting close and had some training, it ended up being a rescue operation that they can't let other people know happens. So, hey, they're actually keeping the city that they're in safe without even revealing what's happening here. So good for them. And of course, a little touch of a funny moment where Bond was found to be super skinny and that his hair it makes him look so fluffy, if you will. And it actually made him like a very scrawny looking dog, which honestly, even though it is kind of hilarious, and even Lloyd had to catch himself because he's a spy and he's like, I gotta collect my emotions. Even he was starting to crack. Honestly, some of those fluffy dogs in real life, truthfully, are a lot skinnier than they actually look. It's just that their hair makes them so fluffy, just like Bond. And it was a very nice and cute touch that Anya, after reading their minds, realized what they actually did, and here with her origami stars was able to give them Stellas, if you will. Of course, they not knowing why she's giving them out in the first place, but it was very cute for her to do that. And honestly, after that, it kind of wrapped up and showcasing a few characters and how they're ending the season, if you will. So it was actually a nice touch, and honestly, I like the fact that this episode was a down-to-earth, cute episode. Honestly, using Bond as well, so we can get to know every character in this show for this season. And honestly, makes me look forward to the next season because this season has some really great episodes in it. So to wrap things up, I'm gonna have to give this my rating. My rating for this season of Spy Family has got to be an 8 out of 10. Has some really good moments and very good episodes here and there. This season, definitely one of the best action episodes with Yor, and also some of the best funny episodes. The other, I think last week with The Flirt. Those two moments I remember were some of the best of the show of this season. Of course, they ended up being at the end of the season, but it wasn't like the fact that this beginning of the season was weak. It was a little slow. Although it did try to catch you up on a lot of the other characters and not necessarily the main characters, as far as for the beginning of the season, I will say that it picked up and made this series and this season very strong. So I'm looking forward to a lot of the future episodes, future seasons, future movie as well out of the show because it's great. It's awesome. And I would say wholesome yet action-oriented show that is pretty much good for the whole family, regardless if you're a hardcore anime watcher or not. This is a very good anime to kind of sink your teeth in and honestly view with other people as well. Maybe if you want to get the family involved to watch something, this is pretty good, as it has everything for everyone. And I hope you guys enjoyed the analysis as well as the reacts over on Patreon, that we will definitely cover more anime as the upcoming season starts. And if this show comes back in the future, we'll definitely watch it as well. You guys be safe, take care, and Lord willing, I will see you next time, Space Cowboy. Farewell until we meet again. Bye-bye for now. Make sure to check out the extra content on our Patreon page, and thanks to our current patrons.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.